Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, another episode of Dan's album analysis and rating. Before we start off, if you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, hit little thumbs up and little bell to be notified when I publish new content like this. So, my name is Dan. I shall be your host once again. Cheers to you all. So, today's suggestion comes from at Black Belgian Dog. So we will be reviewing and analyzing Alice Cooper's the Alice Cooper Band, Billion Dollar Babies. So once again, thanks to at Black Belgian Dog for the suggestion. How this works: every Wednesday I do a album analysis and rating, but it's you, the viewer, who decides which album I will review and analyze. So just write in the comments if you would like me to do a album analysis, and I'll give you a shout out at the same time and tag you. If you're unsure what I have in my discography, you can just check below. There's an Instagram where I post a vinyl of the day. So I have over 1,500 albums, almost at 1,600 now, actually. So anyway, let's go and talk about Alice Cooper's Billion Dollar Babies. So this was, well, some goodies. I don't have them all, so this is how it looks like. It looks like a leather snakeskin wallet. Inside, you can actually take off the pictures and put them in your wallet. There was I've never seen the one, I don't know if it's a $1 million bill or a $1 billion bill, I don't know. I got this one used, so I don't have that. So anyway, that's some of the goodies that's in this album right here. So this album came out in 1973, produced by Bob Ezrin, which would be the last time he produces an album with the Alice Cooper Band. He would be back later on in Alice's solo career, and this was also released on Warner Brothers Records. So there you go. The Alice Cooper Band for this one has Alice Cooper on vocals and harmonica, Glenn Buxton on lead guitar, Michael Bruce on guitar, keyboards, and backgrounds, Dennis Dunaway on bass and backgrounds, and Neil Smith on drums and background vocals. So that's who are the players on this album. I will say this is considered to be Alice Cooper, or the Alice Cooper Band's, I'm just going to say Alice Cooper's more popular album. This is the one with the hits on him. Well, most of them anyway, not all of them there. But yeah, we're going to go through each song one by one, and I'll give it a rating, and at the end I'll give a total rating of this album. At one time, I was tired of listening to this one. Then, after a couple of years of not listening to it, I'm like, okay, I re-listened to it yesterday and the day before just to prepare for this, and I was like, yeah, this is a good album here. I just need myself to space in between my listenings there for this one here. So anyway, the album starts off with Hello Hooray, which is a good song. It's a good intro song. I do like it because he often, well, at a few times I've seen him there, use that song as an intro song for a concert. So yeah, it's a good song. It's not my favorite. I'm gonna give that one an 8 out of 10. It's a good song. It's not a 10 out of 10 for me either. There are 10s out of 10s for on this song here, but yeah, Hello Hooray, great intro to a concert, an Alice Cooper concert, obviously. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Next up, we have Raped and Freezin'. That one took me a while actually but now I friggin' love it too there. Well, I don't it's a good, borderline great song, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna give "Raped and Freezing" another 8 out of 10. It's got this Mexican feel to it, and that's what I love about Alice Cooper has, where he or the band or himself doesn't shy away from being experimental, like trying different instruments if it fits the song. And this one is no exception there. So "Raped and Freezing," great little song there, and at the end, it's got this little Mexican feel there to it. Anyway, 8 out of 10 for this one. Next up, we have "Elected." I'm just realizing I should have worn my Alice Cooper shirt, which has the "Elected." Oh, by the way, here's my new "Grab a Stack of Rock" T-shirt, which I got from a friend of mine who's got his channel, "Grab a Stack of Rock." So thanks, Michael. Yeah, he's the one that told me how to put my merch on TeePublic there. So anyway, by the way, the link's below if you want to order off the charts shirts. Anyway, so "Elected" is by far my favorite Alice Cooper song. Okay, I'll tell you right away, I'm giving that one a 10 out of 10. It's just the lyrics, the music. I don't like it's perfect song, and I love how he makes fun. You gotta there's a video for that, um, which was actually shot back in 1973 when I guess music videos weren't a thing, but this was called a promo clip at the time. And some people, like, he goes to Washington, and some people are like confused. I'm like, is this guy for real there? Is it this guy actually running for president here? So there's a lot of funny stuff in there. I know, I just love the song. And it took me, oh my God, a good 4 or 5 times to sing Alice Cooper live until I actually got to hear "Elected." I don't know why, for some reason, he wasn't playing it for a while in the late 80s, early 90s there. But yeah, I friggin' love that song. Love that song. So 10 out of 10 for "Elected." Next up, we have the song "Billion Dollar Babies," which has him singing dual vocals with Donovan. So Alice Cooper and Donovan. And it works. You could see, especially when they're not doing a duet, but like a canon, like talking to each other there or repeating there. It's one of those songs I thought I was tired of hearing, but yeah, it's a good song there. So I'm gonna give that one a 9 out of 10. Just not a 10, just because I'm slightly tired of hearing it there. But a funny story: I went to a Kiss convention back in the Revenge days. That's just to give you an idea, where Eric Singer, who used to drum for Alice Cooper, was asked, and he was doing a drum clinic, and someone says, "Can you play the intro to Billion Dollar Babies?" And the guy's like, "That's an Alice Cooper song." He goes, "Yeah, I know." Anyway, he played it for us there, the intro. That's a very recognizable drum intro right there. And I never think about it until I start talking about it. That's odd. So you think, like Kiss, "I Love It Loud" has a drum intro that's very recognizable. Well, this one here is even more recognizable. So "Billion Dollar Babies," great song. I'm going to give that one a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have "Unfinished Suite," which again is another great song. And I love it's about going to the dentist. And I remember when I used to work at Loeb, and if I was starting to learn about Alice Cooper, and I remember this one older fella there. Oh my God, I saw that show there. It was so funny, him running around with a toothbrush, a large toothbrush and toothpaste tube there, and I'm like, oh yeah, it sounds like "Unfinished Suite." And actually, I got to see "Unfinished Suite" live That's when I saw him for the Last Temptation tour here in Ottawa, which is a great song. A little bit of James Bond music. They love their James Bonds. Um, you could hear that in the solo part there, and it's just a fun song about going to the dentist. And there you go, Unfinished Suite, 9 out of 10. Then we go to side two, which starts off with No More Mr. Nice Guy. If you asked me this like 5 years ago, I probably would have given it a 6 or 7 just because I'm so sick and tired of hearing this song. Again, after a few years of not listening to this album, when I listened to it for this episode, I was like, you know what? It's a good song. There's some great lyrics in here. The big thing is always who did it better, Dave Mustaine's version or Alice Cooper's version. Each have their own merit. Let me put it that way. I'm a little sick and tired of hearing it, but I'm still going to give it an 8 out of 10. It is a great song. I can't take it away there for that there. But yeah, great lyrics again. So yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm giving that one an 8 out of 10. Then we go to Generation Landslide, and I've heard these Alice Cooper fanatics. They're loving this song, and to me, I find it's good. Um, and if you have the Special Forces album by Alice Cooper, there's a track which I guess they were running out of ideas because they put Generation Landslide Live '81 on on that one. But anyway, Generation Landslide, I can sing the whole thing to you there. To me, it's like a 7 out of 10. It's a good song, not great, but I do enjoy it for what it is. Let me put it that way. So Generation Landslide, 7 out of 10. Next, we have Sick Things. Now, this one's a little tricky. So I prefer the version on the Alice Cooper show where it's played a little bit faster. I mean, it's similar. Okay, comparison. Think of God of Thunder from Kiss on Destroyer, and then think of God of Thunder on Kiss Alive 2. Quite a big difference, right? Speed wise. So that's the same thing I feel. And then when you listen to this song, I'm like, oh man, it's a little slow. It's borderline doom metal, like it's like that slow there. It's okay. I'm giving that one a 5 out of 10. It's probably it is my least favorite of the album. It probably would go maybe to a 7, like if it was played a little bit faster, like it is on the Alice Cooper show. It's a good song. It just that one really doesn't do much for me. But anyway, yeah, 5 out of 10 for Sick Things. Then the last two, and some of you may be actually very surprised. But next up, we have Mary Ann. Now, on paper, that should not be a song that I like. Okay, I'm giving that one a 10 out of 10. I effing love the piano on this song, and especially at the end when they're going fat. Well, I guess it's Michael Bruce on the piano there. That part there. I actually love that part. I love the song. It's a funny, great song there. You think that Mary Ann is a girl, but at the end you find out it's a guy, or I guess that's what it is there. But yeah, Mary Ann is gonna get a 10 out of 10. I freaking love that song, and it's a short song. Um, just piano and Alice Cooper singing, basically. But it works, especially the piano. It's a great piano tune. Great piano tune. So yeah, Mary Ann, 10 out of 10. And last one, I Love the Dead. My friends here, when we first started, was like, oh my God, like that's actually one of the, it's a ballad. I'm like, well, I don't think it's a ballad. It's a slow played, slow paced ballad-ish song, I guess. I mean, with the subject matter, I don't really consider this a ballad called I Love the Dead. And this one goes all out. It's like very theatrical. Still plays it to this day. They play the part after he gets his head chopped. Alice Cooper gets his head chopped off, and then they show the head. I love the dead. They go and play that there. So they still play part of it live. It's mixed in with the whole guillotine scene there. But yeah, I'm still going to give that one a 10 out of 10. It's a great song. Musically, it's brilliant. Um, it's yeah, it's a great song. It's a 10. I don't consider it a ballad. I consider it just a very slow ballad-ish song, like it's whatever. So yeah, I Love the Dead, 10 out of 10. So the total for Billion Dollar Babies will be 8.4 out of 10. That actually even surprised myself for an album I thought I was tired of hearing. Yeah, gotta give credit where credit is due. This is a great album here. So 8.4 out of 10 for Billion Dollar Babies. So there you go. And that's the rating for that. So let's have another sip. So there you go. Alice Cooper, Billion Dollar Babies, gets an 8.4 out of 10. So I would like to thank at Black Belgian Dog for the suggestion. I still have a big list of suggestions given to me from you. Some are on my wish list. I don't have them all yet. There, I will. Like the strike is over here, by the way, for Canada Post. So I'm actually starting to reorder albums there, but they're still friggin' slow there. So I'm gonna take my time there. But anyway, any suggestion that is given to me from you, the viewer, is written on a sheet, and I will eventually get to it. Okay. So there you go. Thank you at Black Belgian Dog for this week's suggestion. And like I said, if you would like me to do an album analysis, just write in the comments below. And if I have it, I'll do it. If I don't have it, I'll put in my wish list and look at the prices. So there you go. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned for this coming Friday where there's a Sammy Hagar rating part 2 happening. So take care. And we shall see you guys whenever. Take care. Bye-bye.